Lily. Today I'm going to read you a story called My Pet's Line Diaries, Book 8. Are you ready to listen? Okay, I'm going to read you this story. My Pet's Line Diaries, Book 8. Dear diary, it's me, Piper again. Do you really want to see me? Oh, it was the best boy, but I have some introduction to say to you. No peeping at these secret diaries. You always know. No peeking. If you peek, I'll catch it all up. Everyone knows if they're peeking on someone's diaries. Everyone knows it. You think they don't find you, but they actually find you. Okay, now I'm going to begin you the story. When we just go to that forest, the cabinet was real dirty. So Cosmo and I are just in there then. What are they going to do? I just really think and I just really guess to go out to the forest with Cosmo. I think that will be the bestest part ever. How about you? What do you love best on farm? It's some kind of forest, so you can always never mind. It's some kind of forest things. I love that when it's fall. I love that kind of fresh air. That fresh air, it makes me breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. I love that part. Breathe in and out. It makes me calm every day. Just what do you think so like that, breathing in and out? I just really love that because if you breathe in and out, it really makes you calm. It happens every day. Really making me calm is the best thing. How about you? What do you love best on fall? Sometimes I love the cool breeze, but the worst thing is that I have to go to school. No one loves to go to school. Everyone, you won't love going to school too. Yes, but I really love fall. Or if you're just going to say, I love winter too, because Cosmo loves winter too, and winter. If there's winter, there are winter breaks, and sometimes there's s'mores. You can eat s'mores any weather, but eating s'mores on winter and on a camp is the bestest thing ever. Won't that be a best thing ever? To me, that's right. That will be the bestest thing ever. When you're just going on a family vacation, just go on a camp. That is going to be the best everything. Just going on a family vacation is always good to me. How about you? Because going on a family vacation is you can spend time with your family, and I guess that's the great part. How about you? What do you do about the families one? Do you have some kind of family tradition or something? I don't have, but maybe your family can have. My family just enjoy doing art. I mean, my mom and dad enjoy doing that too, and our family just enjoy that kind of stuff. I mean, my mom and dad can't really make that wow, but I can make anything for Cosmo. Cosmo's my best friend ever. Claire's my best friend too, but Cosmo's my great friend too. And today for lunch, Cosmo and I was just eating pancakes and draw the real great at the cool breeze and even the leaves and the cool water. It was the bestest thing ever, and seeing the animals are the best. And just I love seeing the sunflowers. Usually I'm not allergic to sunflowers, but sometimes some friends in our our school has real many flower allergics. I'm the one who has real many allergics, but most of the allergics are flower. But the but the real thing that's one is just I am the only one in my class who doesn't have allergic to flowers. That's odd, right? How is that going to be even happen? I mean, I can't understand. I mean, how can that happen? You can ask how can that happen, but I don't know. It's just me and you don't know me. But sometimes I really can't know who am I. I mean, you can know who you are, but sometimes I can't understand what am I. I mean, I'm a person, but you can't understand me. I'm a person, but I can't understand me. That's a weirdo thing. But I always think like that I'm the one who just have not flower allergics. That's the odd one. But I just really know the difference of the leaves and itchy rash. Luckily, they all have calamine lotions at Owens, and that's the best. And the leaves are different. Summer has really light greens, but falls have real orange kind of stuffs like that. I love purple, but that color is great. Usually we are here in the summer and we fill the garden in front of the cabinet with veggies and flowers, but because we weren't here to do this year, it's just a big mess. Sometimes if the flowers were planted before or start growing, they are perennials and all kinds of things. Tuck our pants into our socks. Cosmo is going to sit off the side and supervise. I don't know if spaces and slime could have an allergic reaction to potion ivy, but I'm not taking any chances. We also found out that poison ivy looks different in the fall and the summer. In the summer it's green, but it's fall, it's just like other leaves. That's real odd. How can that will happen on your life? I really introduced on it. I mean, introduced no. I'm just interested on it. But I don't know why. I sometimes can't understand me too, but just don't worry, it's going to be fine. I don't always matter that one, but I always need to matter what's going to happen to me and every time. And fall is the best thing. Ever. You know, fall is real great. I mean, fall is the best, I think. I mean, sometimes on my class they don't think fall is great, but I guess to me it's fall's great. Don't you think so? I mean, why doesn't everyone think fall is great? I mean, most of my class thinks like that, but to me or my grandma isn't like that. I love fall. What's the big deal? I mean, loving fall is a real big matter. No, that's not. So I just don't understand. I mean, I have many allergics, but sometimes you don't understand me too. And unfortunately, whatever ignored the sunflower seeds didn't ignore Grandma's Sadie scrapes. The vine was completely bare, and which is sad because Grandma Sadie makes the best grape juice. I hope animals that ate the grapes found them tasty too. Maybe it was one of the birds, squirrels, or deer I've catched. Cosmo was convinced to have the culprit before and started flipping through our scrapbook. Make sure that's not eating from the garden, but Detective Cosmo looked directly for the side close and scare away anything and everything that came after able to do on the garden, which wasn't a bad idea, but we are going to be on forever. What will happen when we get home? Just realize that you just need wood boots and pipe cleaners and every time. And I just really decide I would just go out every day, every single night. And plan A was to needle and sack in the head. So if they just do it, it was just kind of noise will come. Then they will everyone just go away. To turn around on there, I just really loved that best. It was just a single one. Then if you just want to do it, it was going to be a pair of ones. Just when I was just about to do it to attach everything from the frame, next we headed to our bedrooms where we keep a trunk filled with some old clothes. So I just realized to make the Cosmo and I pick out a pair of pants and button-down shirt. It weren't very fussy, but it really just pipe cleaner McLean knows how to do something. I mean, Mrs. Piper McLean. I mean, sometimes my grandma says you need to talk the good stuff about you, and so that's the one I how make the one real great, and the animals will be all around it. The plan B is a real one. Wait a minute. Just to run down toward the garden, making noise and waving my arms to get to my leaf. So how could we make our scarecrows scarier? Just so I just make it show. A lid of an empty coffee container, more recycling. This was going to be the top that wine climbs that had form. Then we threaded the strings tied to each item in the holes to poke the plastic lid and made sure to also leave room on the top of a string to hang on the wind chimes. So not only did the wind chimes make noise, but they also move and caught the light nicely. It were perfect. We hung the wind chimes out from Scarecrow's arms so we make it. So I guess this is done. Okay, and dear diary, I'm going to teach you how to make the mobiles. Making the mobiles aren't really that not one, but you'll be fine if you just get the instructions right. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. Just if you're just going to do it, then make it a little bit more purpose, or it won't just be great. Just get the thread of it and get some strings. First, you'll need some push thin and round plastic food container lid, and some scissors and some string. Odds and ends like old 80s jingle bells, bottles, cups, seashells, metal spoons, soda cans, broken costume jewelry, or anything else that make noise or sparkly in the sunlight. 1. Using the push pin, poke your holes into the plastic food container lid. Put the holes near the edges, spaced or apart evenly. Twist the push pin down the holes big enough to make a string to push through. 2. Make two holes together near the center of the lid. Set the lid aside. Cut 4 sections of the string that are about 12 to 15 inches long and that has been on 6 inches long. Set the shoulder stripe aside until step 8. Tie your odds to ends of the long strings. Depending on the size of the objects, you can tie 1, 2, or 3 objects onto one string. As you know, hold the strings into the top so you can know how it. When you're happy with the posters of your object, tie a double knot and it's so secure. Leave about 5 inches of string at the top. When your first string is done, push the top of the string through out of the outer holes in the lid. Pull the string and check how the string looks hanging down. Are you satisfied to the length and just get on the way of the looks? When you're just scraping out just string the ties, just tie a double knot over the plastic lid. Make sure the knot is big enough so that strings shall not slip through the hole. Repeat steps 4 and 5 and 6 on the other string sides and at the sides. Put strings up out of the same weight opposite through the same of the balance of them. Poke the ends of your 6-inch string through the center holes in the lid. Tie the ends together above the lid to make one. Hang your wind chimes to the two-loop and the plastic lid get horrified. Just sit back and relax when you're listening to the grooming. Okay, this is the end of the story, and thank you for listening to my story. Bye!